everybody, welcome to the Sage Centaurus channel. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. We are here with another pick a pile reading. Today we are going to be doing the June forecast. So we'll be looking at some tarot, some clarifiers, also some oracle cards, and I'll be rolling some astro dice to see what kind of zodiac signs will be coming in the month of June. So just take a moment, relax, take a breath, go ahead and select the pile you are most drawn to. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. And then once you've selected, go ahead and scroll down to the description and select the timestamp for the pile, and I will meet you in your reading. See you there. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. You guys selected this gorgeous lavender rainbow fluorite and the Wayhome tarot. We're going to go ahead and just jump right into the tarot, and then we'll pull out the oracle cards, which have been pre-shuffled, and we'll get into some clarifiers and advice cards as needed, as well as some astro dice to see what is coming up for you in the month of June. So I'll go ahead and give these cards a bit of a shuffle. We're going to do cuts across, and it'll be a modified layout just because of the lack of space here. So Spirit, what is coming up for pile 1 in the month of June 2022? Got the Empress, Six of Swords, and the Son of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. So Querent, we have the Devil. Crossing the Querent is the Daughter of Wands. Up in the Querent's mind is the Ten of Pentacles. Basis of the situation is the Son of Cups, the Hermit in the near future, past Ten of Cups, Justice in attitudes, Nine of Cups in the environment, Mother of Cups in hopes and fears, and in the outcome we have the Mother of Swords. And at the bottom again we have the Son of Swords. Got a lot of people here, you guys. Wow, okay, so right off the bat, I think that we have shifted into a new phase, kind of following our dreams, following what makes us happy, what brings us joy, following emotional fulfillment has gotten us to this place now. Perhaps this is a new creative pursuit or endeavor, because I see a lot of creative and passionate energy here with the Daughter of Wands and what's crossing the Devil energy here, which has to do with fears. Fears related to stability. Like, am I going in the right direction? Does my joy also bring me stability? But I see that regardless of fears, we still have this desire to press forward, to continue exploring, kind of working on mitigating those fears however we can, even if it's just through attitude alone. I see a really good attitude here, kind of a positive outlook, even though there are some fears we are looking to work through based on related to stability, related to some creative manifestations. This could even, for some of you, mean fear of stability, fear of a new interest, love interest, being stable or not. And perhaps this is somebody you really are interested in, if this is related to romance for you. And there's just some fear surrounding whether or not is this person going to pull the rug out from under me? What's going on? Is this something long term? Can they commit? Just kind of those fears, but kind of having the attitude of, well, let's press forward to see where this goes. I'm excited to learn more about this, to get into it a bit more. There's some passion here. You're lit up from within about it. This appears to be something new, just because we have the Daughter of Wands here, which is essentially a page. So this appears to be a newer experience for you, which would explain some of the fears here. But I really like the attitude here, and it looks like in the attitudes position we have Justice. So we want to kind of do what's right here. We want to, I see that we're trying to be likely as logical as possible. This is some Libra energy as well. As logical as possible, as fair as possible in this situation. Perhaps maybe giving this, if this is a person for you, then the benefit of the doubt. And then if it is a creative endeavor for you, giving it a chance to kind of take off and go forward, and trying not to be super down in the dumps or biased if maybe there are some things that you may perceive as setbacks or stagnation. And just not letting your fears kind of interfere with the energy you throw towards this new endeavor. And then in the environment, I see this is a really good card here with the Nine of Cups. You know, this is almost total emotional fulfillment. This is like having everything you need and, you know, liking everything that you have. Like really enjoying the moment and kind of like taking stock of, you know, all the good stuff that has come in. And I think that that is helping bolster the attitude here and helping us work through some fears as well. It's kind of like seeing the good things and noting, you know, how good you feel as a result of this new path. It looks like there are plenty of good things in the environment around you to be thankful for, that can make you happy and bring you joy. Maybe lots of new like creative ideas coming in. This is also the Wish card. So there's really good energy surrounding whatever path this is for you, whether it's like a new love interest or a creative endeavor for you. There's a lot of really positive energy here. The environment is very supportive of this new path that you have embarked upon, and will be traveling down in the month of June. It looks like though towards the end of the month there may be a desire to kind of go in and hit the reset button on your energy, and maybe that's just a desire to really go back in and uproot some of these fears that might be kind of scratching at you from inside, and a desire to just kind of go in and uproot them and obliterate them. Maybe get reacquainted with who you are, what your mission is, what your passions are, so that they can really, really shine through. Perhaps you might start to notice that this energy, this devil energy, might be holding you back a bit, creating some blockages for you. And this is you standing up and saying, you know what, let me go back in and really clear out all the space that is needed for this manifestation to come in here. Hopes and fears, we have the Mother of Cups. And sorry, my dog is snoring again. If you've watched my other readings, you'll know that they make all kinds of snorting noises in the background. But I see the Mother of Cups here in hopes and fears. And this can either be a person, a water sign, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or Pisces. Same here with the Son of Cups. And with the Daughter of Wands, it would be Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo energy there. But I just see like there is this desire to kind of like give yourself a break, like have a little bit of compassion for yourself, feel loved, feel cared for. There's this need to kind of give yourself a little bit of a break, some unconditional love here, and to really kind of nurture those parts of you that may be struggling a bit and causing you to go into this fear mindset and have these fears. You know, maybe you've been through a lot in the past and you feel like even the slightest bit of stagnation is a bad sign. And, you know, or like maybe you feel lazy when you're not like constantly working or doing anything. And I just see here that we need to be kind to ourselves. The hope is that we can achieve that more, that emotional well-being, more balanced emotions here by being a little bit more kind to oneself, kind of really understanding where these fears come from, where these self-defeating thoughts come from. I think that we're going to be doing that in this hermit period here, and I don't see this being like a long period. In my future card, I usually say that that's like 2 to 3 weeks out, and then this is like a full month out for the final outcome. So, you know, maybe a couple weeks at most will be kind of uprooting a couple things or a few things within our own space, within your own space to kind of obliterate anything that might be holding you back, causing negative thoughts to pop up for you. I see that you want to be free of those. And then I do see here getting that clarity that you do need with the Mother of Swords here. This is also Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy, air energy. Mother of Swords, she has clarity. She's very deliberate with her thoughts and her words and her actions. She's also good with having boundaries. So I see that perhaps maybe you're going to get control over these thoughts, have a little bit more mental clarity on where you need to go. And this is also a possible outcome too with the 10 of Pentacles. So I think that this is like something that's really important to us, and we don't want anything blocking that seat at the table of prosperity and abundance with the 10 of Pentacles here. So, you know, it's good that we're going in and kind of uprooting things that may be holding us back here, causing some of the energy to be off a little bit, to kind of make things, bring things back into balance, make things kind of flow a little bit better. And we will get that clarity coming up towards the end of June. I see it's like kind of like making your, like staking your claim and saying, okay, I'm ready to move forward, completely intentional, focused. I have all the information I need, and like feeling a lot better about whatever this situation is that you're going through here, with some fears related to a new creative pursuit or a new person coming in, someone you're trying to manifest, or a new creative path you are trying to manifest. Son of Swords, I think here at the bottom of the deck is this energy of like wanting to see results, and maybe starting to get a little bit impulsive or aggressive with pushing yourself, and trying to push the energy around you to kind of create results, when what we really need to do is kind of go within and kind of uproot anything that's blocking us, because I feel like right now we're just pushing into blocks, and that's not productive. So I'm seeing this need to kind of go within, uproot anything that might be holding you back, kind of really study what is creating fears within you to get that clarity that you need. And I do see that clarity coming in, which is awesome to see here. Now let's pull Let's pull up your oracle cards here. We have manifestation with the little rabbit there. We have Gemini. We have limitations. Altruism. And purpose. So I think we need to get reacquainted with the purpose here. There is this manifestation we are working on. Absolutely. Perhaps you're manifesting a Gemini, or you're just manifesting a new creative pursuit, something that something that you kind of really want to like study more, get a deeper understanding on, talk about more, something you just, I feel like you want to gain more knowledge, more clarity on this pursuit, or this could be you're manifesting a Gemini, but there is like a desire to get clear and get maybe attain more knowledge in regard to like where you're going, to feel better about it. Maybe there's some fears about maybe not knowing enough in this pursuit and wanting to get more knowledge. You know, there's this belief that we do have some limitations here that we need to kind of knock out. So whether that's self-defeating thoughts, whether that's needing a stronger routine, or more focus. I see us starting to work on that within a couple of weeks, within 2 to 3 weeks, and really kind of concentrating and focusing on what is blocking us from this manifestation to kind of get the energy flowing again. And it will. Getting reacquainted with purpose here and seeing the card of altruism. So, you know, perhaps this, and I'm sorry if you can hear banging in the background, my neighbors are doing construction. So, you know, there's this desire to connect with others, and perhaps that's part of your purpose here. In this, if this is a creative pursuit for you, but if this is, you know, a relationship, pursuing some kind of new romantic interest, or maybe it's an interest from the past, it could be anything. Sorry, my dog just started slurping down water. It was so loud. I don't think you wanted to hear that. So, you know, if this is related to a new relationship, or pursuing any kind of relationship, it looks like there's just this desire to get a greater understanding of, you know, maybe the overall situation and the other person involved, to kind of see what the highest good is for all involved, and maybe take a little bit of that pressure off and go back into a flow with the energy around you. So that is what's coming in for the oracles. Now let's get some clarifiers here. We're going to use the Mars Power Tarot. Okay, Spirit, can we please clarify the Hermit? Wow, that flew right out of there. We have the Ace of Swords. So wanting to get that clarity, going within to get that clarity there. There's a lack of clarity with how to proceed. Maybe you feel like the energy is a little frazzled or a little off. You feel like you're having to force things and the results aren't coming in as you had planned. We need to go in and reset the energy. Spirit, can you please clarify the Hermit? Let's get another card there. We have the Fool. So yeah, this looks like a new endeavor, and perhaps maybe you just feel a little bit, maybe you just took a step like into a brand new chapter of your life, and maybe that's what this is all about. Maybe a new relationship, new creative pursuit, but there's a major change here, and I think you might be feeling a little bit outside your comfort zone, and it is bringing a little bit of those fears in with that devil energy that we saw down here. And there's this desire to get clear in your energy and in your intent and your purpose in moving forward. So I think that going within and kind of uprooting anything that might be blocking that and getting rid of those fears and really trusting the universe, knowing that you are connecting with your purpose here. I see that you are connecting with your purpose. It's just we need to eliminate some roadblocks that I think are sitting in the subconscious mind. So we need to work through those fears however we can. Meditating, journaling, catching yourself in the act when those fears come up. Write down what you were thinking about, right before those fears came in, where you think those fears are coming from. Like, try to get to the root of the problem, and just journal as much as you can and go back and reread it and kind of start to connect the dots and get an idea of where those fears might be stemming from, and so that you can really nip them in the bud and move forward with that clarity on your purpose. Okay. Spirit, can we get a clarifier on the devil card? Ten of Swords. Absolutely. Self-defeating thoughts, fears. That just reaffirms that we're kind of like stuck in our head a little bit about, where we're going and what we're doing, feeling like every corner you turn, there's like defeat, perhaps feeling stagnation or stuck, or just like, even having like immense brain fog, lack of creativity, lack of clarity. There's a lot of things that these fears are doing to us doing to you energetically, pile one, that you need to sit down with and kind of process and chew on to really just get rid of that. But the good news is with the Ten of Swords is that you are close to the end of this issue. So, in the Rider-Waite deck, the Ten of Swords, you see the sun rising in the background. That means that there is hope on the horizon, and I think your hope is this period of hermit energy that we'll be going into here very shortly, probably more like mid-June, where you can really begin to uproot. I mean, sooner if you would like. I mean, by all means, you are welcome to start that work sooner rather than later. But I really see it kind of getting really into making some good solid progress within a couple weeks here. Okay. Spirit, can we get a clarifier on justice? Five of Wands. So yeah, feeling like you want balance. Perhaps you feel like everywhere you turn there are blockages. The energy is just not flowing. Maybe, you feel like people are working at cross purposes with you, or you're just not able to get your message across the way that you want to. You just may be feeling a little bit ineffective, defeated, and just kind of like annoyed and tired, and not laughing because I'm laughing because like I get that. I totally get that. But just kind of feeling a little bit frazzled, and like everywhere you turn there's a blockage and there's an argument, or there's just the energy's just not flowing like you would like to. So there's this wantingness to get balance here. Spirit, can you please clarify Mother of Swords? The Hermit. So yeah, going within and getting that clarity, so this is just reaffirming that, yeah, we need to do that. We need to go within to get that clarity. We need to kind of clear out any other energy that might have built up in your space. So grounding meditation would be an excellent ally for you to kind of clear out just anything and everything that doesn't need to be there. Sage, if that works for you, Palo Santo. Just clear everything out that doesn't need to be there, that is blocking your own beautiful light from shining, and getting that clarity and reacquainted with your purpose here so that you can move forward with abundance and creativity, perhaps like you feel like you had in the recent past, and you're like, man, where is that gone? What is going on? There's just some fears that have come in, and I think it's just due to a recent change. Perhaps you maybe took a big leap of faith to step out on your own here, especially with that Fool energy, and you're just feeling maybe some fears creep in, and like I'm getting this Four of Pentacles energy, like trying to like control the situation and force the energy here with the Son of Wands, and that's not helping. That's creating blockages, and that's creating frustration. It's like you feel these blocks. Let's sit down and clear them out and restore balance here, restore flow. All right, let's get a clarifier on Gemini. Spirit, please clarify Gemini. I'm giving us 2 here. The 7 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. So there's this need to like kind of put in some work on the seeds that have been planted, and kind of have a little bit of patience here for information to come through. And you know, there is this need to like seek out knowledge and put in a little bit more work, perfect your craft, hone your skill set as much as you can. If this is related to a relationship here, you know, put your intentions out there, right? And then do whatever you can do on your end to make sure you are ready for this relationship. Work on yourself in whatever ways that you can, especially during this hermit period, or you can even start now, to really kind of clear the pathway and bring this into manifestation. There is just a little bit of work that needs to be done regarding a seed of intention that is planted here with that Gemini energy. So if you reach out to an air sign, mutable signs would be Virgo, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Pisces, or it could just be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. It could just be a Gemini, if that's somebody you're manifesting. Make sure your intention is known, and just continue to work on yourself, stay busy, and let this kind of develop. Make sure you get yourself to a good space energetically to really make this manifestation come into 3D reality here. And I think that we will be achieving that by the end of June. You're going to feel a big dose of clarity come in, and you will feel the energy start to shift. Let's get one more clarifier on the Mother of Swords. It's an outcome. Queen of Cups, again, she is here. So I think you will have that clarity. I think you will feel like you're coming from a much more fulfilled place and like ready to give emotionally. And you'll have that clarity on your own intention and where you need to go next. And you're just going to feel like a big dose of clarity and a big dose of creativity and self-love coming in too. So I see the energy really kind of shifting away from these fears to more like to being more aligned with your sense of purpose here, or with the purpose that you are currently following. Okay, let's see what else. Altruism. Spirit, please clarify altruism. Death. Interesting. So perhaps that is a major change. There's this need to like see the bigger picture and kind of see how everything is falling into place without feeling the need to force things. Just kind of honoring the energy. That is what I'm getting there. So there is this, I think it's a change in the way that you kind of like have operated in the past. It's changed from the way that you've operated in the past. So maybe you're kind of learning to trust the flow of the universe a little bit, and to kind of just like know that the divine is leading you in the right direction. You are on a good path. I think that your path is to heal others, and work for the greater good as well. If we're looking at like a creative pursuit here or a new path in life. But there is going to be, this is like a major change from the way that you've operated in the past. So maybe you're going from corporate America into like a healing profession. You know, corporate America doesn't always have the best energy, and you're moving into something that is more concerned about the collective, the highest good for all involved of the collective. And then if this is related to a relationship, it's just kind of, you know, taking the other's needs into account and not trying to force things, and just kind of trusting the process and the flow, which might be a change from how you've operated in the past. Maybe you've had more of like directive energy, and trying to push things along, and this is maybe calling you to be a little bit more receptive here. So that is what I am seeing there. Do I want to clarify anything else? I think I'm good there. Okay, let's get some advice cards from Spirit. Okay, Spirit, any advice for pile 1 for the month of June 2022? Let's hear this energy. Oh, we got a lot. Let's take that first one that fell though. Okay, we've got seek inspiration in unusual places. So go within. This is making me think of go within, or go down the rabbit hole, or go up. Go up the rabbit hole, but kind of going within here, seek inspiration within, I think. Instead of looking for inspiration to come from without in the environment, look within yourself. I think your answers are in there, or anywhere that you don't normally seek inspiration. Maybe if you never take nature walks, go out on a nature walk and see what, you know, comes up for you. You know, try some new art projects, get a coloring book, read a new book, whatever you want to do, but just try to find inspiration in unusual places, but don't force it. Okay, Spirit. Any other clarifiers here? Get out of your own way. And look, it's like this black background, and then they took that layer of sparkles off of it. So yeah, get out of your own way, like try new things, get out of your head, get into your body, get into your creativity. But I think we need to go within and kind of uproot some unhealthy thoughts, maybe do some reprogramming. Get rid of some mindsets that may be holding you back, some fears that may be holding you back. Don't give power to those fears. Don't validate those fears. Get out of your own way in whatever way that you can. My dog is like about to start barking. Any other advice card, Spirit, for pile 1? Don't take it all too seriously. Yeah, so just kind of let it go. Don't force things. Good things are coming. Right now, universe wants you to kind of, or spirit wants you to kind of go within and do some house cleaning so that you can really make space for manifestation. Like this looks like a big manifestation for you, or one that is very important to your life and your growth. So we need to get out of our own way and just kind of let the energy start to flow. Stop controlling it. If you really want to grow, let things kind of like happen in their own time a little bit, and don't get frustrated by all of these blockages. Like they're happening for a reason. Well, I mean, they're supposed to frustrate you to motivate you to go within, right? But don't like take it personally. Don't be like, oh, the universe is out to get me, or what the hell, I can't do anything right. Like, don't feel like that. Don't take that seriously. Just take those as signals, as invitations to learn more about what we need to do to get the energy back in balance and get on the right track. And then we have this energy of coming together. So I definitely see that with balance here. You will feel like things are going to flow more. There's this need to just like get into the subconscious here, and kind of clean that up so the energy can just flow really, really nicely. You will start attracting things to you once you do achieve that balance. And I think you're going to start to really feel that coming together towards the end of June. Like the energy is back on track. Like, you know, we've really gotten control of, or obliterated rather, some fears that were holding us back, pile 1. Let's take a look and see what the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, the Hangman on this clarifier deck too. So that's also signaling that we need to take another perspective here, because the one that we have now might be a little stale. You know, it might be filled with energy that doesn't belong. That's kind of causing us to see things in a light that is frustrating or defeating. There's just this need to get a new perspective and kind of go into stillness a little bit and not force the energy. Get out of like this directive masculine energy and flow into more receptive energy right now. Just kind of go within and see what's cooking inside. What do we need to clear out to create more space for this manifestation to come through, pile 1? All right, now let's pull some, or let's look at the astro dice here to see what signs might be coming in during this month, and then also maybe some important dates. Pile 1, important dates and signs to be aware of in the month of June 2022. So we've got 3 and 9, so the 3rd and the 9th. Or maybe even the 12th, if you add those together. And then we've also got Pisces and Cancer. Would be the significant signs for this month. Maybe those are your signs, or maybe those are signs of people coming in, or maybe that's this person's sign. Whatever it is, those look like some prominent signs, or that prominent energy coming in for the month of June 2022 for you. All right, pile 1, I hope this was helpful for you. If it resonated, I would love for you to leave some feedback in the comments. That would be amazing. If you like this reading, make sure you hit the like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. If you're interested in a private reading, I do offer those. Details are down in the description. And yeah, I will see you in your next reading, pile 1. I'll leave it here. Bye. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. You selected the Tourmalinated Quartz here and the Illustrated Fox Tarot. This is a brand new tarot deck, hot off the presses. We just got it in the shop, so details are below in the description if you'd like to pick up a copy. Just have to throw that out there. We'll go ahead and start shuffling. We'll jump into the tarot right away, and then we will get into some oracle cards, which I've already shuffled. We'll pull some clarifiers, some advice. We'll also roll some astro dice to see which signs are coming in the month of June 2022 for you, pile 2, as well as some important dates. Okay. Spirit, what is coming up for pile 2 in June 2022? We're going to do Celtic Cross here with the layout a little modified, just because of the lack of space. Okay, Spirit, what is coming in June 2022 for pile 2? In June 2022 for pile 2. Okay. Let's cut this. Ace of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So we've got the 10 of Cups right away for the querent position. Crossing the querent is Judgment. So that'd be things working in favor, working against. Up in the mind, we have the 4 of Swords. Sorry, that's my dog. A basis of the situation is the Knight of Wands. Near future, 4 of Pentacles. Past, Princess of Cups. Then we have the 4 of Cups and Attitudes. Environment is the 3 of Wands. Hopes and fears, Strength. And then the 3 of Swords in the outcome. Just gonna pull a couple extra cards here. The 5 of Wands, and then the Chariot. And Wheel of Fortune. And then bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Okay, let's see what we've got here. There is a romance here. Romance is coming up here, or emotional fulfillment, and there's like an evaluation going on. Do I want this in my life? Do we want to move forward with this? Do we want to renew this? Maybe there's some turbulence that has been going on, or maybe it feels like it's just not getting off the ground, especially with the Princess of Cups here. That's kind of like, it's just not deepening. It's not progressing. We're stuck in like this, you know, are we friends? Are we dating? Or maybe we started dating, but are we exclusive? It's like this energy of not having like a deep, solid, stable relationship. It's just kind of like, it's not maturing. So it looks like the energy you're dealing with is kind of not ready to settle down or offer you some commitment, some stability here, especially with the Knight of Wands, known as the F-boy. This doesn't have to be a guy. This can be a female, but it would be fire sign, likely Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. It doesn't have to be a fire sign though, but just kind of like a fiery personality, maybe somebody who is kind of impulsive, adventurous, a little bit creative, inspiring, maybe kind of the life of the party type of person. If you hear my dog snoring, I do apologize. So she just thinks tarot is so boring. But we have the Ten of Cups here. So I think that you like this person a lot and you want things to develop here. There are feelings, but it's like we're at this like kind of crossroads of, do we want this to go any further? Or do I want to really put my energy into this? So yeah, just kind of like looking at it, at the relationship and thinking, you know, do we want this to go any further? Is this worth my time? Kind of just looking at how it's kind of evolved, and it's like, do I want to like renew my intention here or continue pressing on with this? Is this something that I want in my life? Perhaps looking at yourself in this situation is like, does this align with my path? Is this aligned with my highest good? Is this aligned with the energy I want in my life? Just kind of doing this like evaluation here and really kind of trying to get that clarity up in the mind here with the Four of Swords. And let's stay in the present here. So yeah, it looks like whatever this person offers you doesn't, I think you might be attracted to this person's energy, but maybe not attracted to what they're offering you. Like, I think you want something more than what they're capable of offering you, honestly. You know, and maybe you're just not interested in anybody else either. It's like this attitude is like, you know, nothing is just good enough right now. Like anything that's coming my way, I'm not into it. I'm not interested in it. And that's, I think your higher self is like trying to protect you with some emotional boundaries here so that you don't get hurt by continuing to invest in somebody that may not be able to give you what you need, want, deserve. And it's like, I can see in the environment here, there's like this energy of possibility, but for anything to happen, I think with this person, there would be like a long waiting period, like just kind of, I feel like you would always be waiting for like a message to come in or for things to progress. Like it's just like, there could be potential with this person, but it would take a long time to develop. And I think that you can envision that. Like, I think you're really attracted to this person's energy. Maybe you just care about them a lot, but they just cannot offer you what you need. And, you know, it's like trying to also envision where this is going. And it just, I see like the Rider-Waite, like the person waiting, like on the cliff, looking out, waiting for information to come in. And it's like, where are we going? What's going to happen? And just kind of like, you know, feeling like you're just almost there and it's not there. And it's like this like frustrating energy to be in. I see this desire for stability coming up too here in the near future. For me, that's about 2-3 weeks out. And so there is this desire for more stability here in the physical realm. This person to offer you a commitment. It's also a fear of letting this person go as well. It's like kind of wanting to hold out for that commitment. And it's like feeling like you have a good thing. Maybe this is more about like attachment. This is bringing up maybe some issues with attachment that we need to look at here, pile 2. Because it's like this fear of letting this energy go, but it's not bringing you stability at all. It's leaving you hanging. So there is this, the universe is wanting to call it out for you to be mindful of any feelings of like fearing of letting go or feeling like possessive of this person or of this energy. And like just kind of really getting back into that evaluation of what is this really even bringing to my life? Is this aligned with my highest good? You don't want to be in this energy if you're aligned with where you need to go and where you need to be. You want things to trust, and you want there to be you want there to be trust, and you want there to be flow. And although this card does offer stability here, it does also signify a blockage from growth, or a blockage to growth as well. So just something to be mindful of, pile 2. I'm seeing personal strength called out here. So come back to your identity. There is this desire to get aligned with your identity, kind of getting a deeper understanding of your wants and needs, and like learning how to act on them and be comfortable in your like own skin, and not feeling like there's this desire to like have not feeling like you need a relationship or another person to kind of know who you are, where you're going. I'm also getting a vibe of independence here and autonomy over self. So perhaps you just don't like this energy of feeling like, maybe this is a karmic thing here, but I feel like you might feel a little trapped in this energy of attachment here, and we need to get rid of those attachments by creating some healthy energy flow within ego space, within the solar plexus chakra here, and just kind of lighting up your own independence, your own willpower, really falling back in love with who you are, and feeling like in line and you have control of the situation. I think that this is a karmic situation, actually, because it looks like this attachment is really strong. It's like really hard to let go of this person, and I'm seeing heartbreak come in as a result. So either this person's just going to keep like letting you down, and this is like a consistent energy here with the 3 of Swords, or it's like maybe taking that stand too and just kind of cutting it off and feeling that sting of heartbreak with the breakup, but knowing that where you're going is for the better. Perhaps you just like, and that's why I pulled some clarifiers here too, because it's going to help clarify what this 3 of Swords is trying to tell us here in the outcome. I really don't like leaving it on that note. That's like a major cliffhanger, but I'm seeing this energy of not seeing eye to eye, and perhaps a realization that this person does not align with you, where you're going, how you want to be treated, you know, your idea of stability, your idea of like comfort, independence, and being appreciated for the individual you are, and being recognized, and being in your own power too. I feel like you're starting to feel that you're losing your own sense of self, your own sense of power, by kind of being in a relationship with somebody that can't offer you stability, but you still have an attachment to their energy there. And maybe you will decide to call it off yourself with the 3 of Swords, but I do see this kind of coming to an end. And yeah, there is a little bit of heartbreak here, but it's a result of not seeing eye to eye, not being aligned with this person, with the energy in your life. But it does look like there is this energy of independence coming in and kind of chasing down what does make you happy, feeling more in control here with the Chariot card. So even though this will sting a little bit, there is this, I feel like the energy here is really strong, and once you separate from it, it's like you get a lot of momentum back and a lot of energy back to put towards your path, the path you're best aligned with, and you're going to feel more in control, more independent, and things will start to swing. The pendulum will start to swing in the right direction here for you with the Wheel of Fortune as well. You'll be back on track. There will be it's like the end of a karmic cycle, and kind of moving past that into a healthier view of self, needs, wants, desires, boundaries, self-love, and putting yourself first in relationships and not relying on attachments and getting stuck in bad cycles with attachments that don't offer stability, which I think is what you're looking for here. You're going to be set back on track towards your highest good, towards energy that can really make you feel more stable, and finding that stability within yourself with the strength here too. You have everything you need to love yourself and to offer yourself stability. And this attachment to something that doesn't serve you is only going to bring you down and pull you away from your path here. I mean, you'll still be on your path, but it's pulling you away from, speeding towards some really good manifestations. So feeling like either you're going to bring this to an end, but somehow it's going to come to an end here. It might sting, but it looks like you're going to be flung right back into a great direction. And I see this sting kind of maybe only being somewhat, I don't want to say somewhat temporary, because I do feel like this is karmic, and usually there is a bit of some processing, but perhaps this is just like more of a relief, and you feel like with this Three comes a lot of with this Three of Swords comes a lot of freedom, and you literally are going to change. Like your luck is going to change for the better here once you let go of this attachment, this energy of attachment to this person. Okay, let's pull out your oracle cards to see what else we've got here. And we've got strength, so that's coming in again. So we need to look at ego, identity, self, independence, autonomy, confidence. The Grizzly, solitude, so we do need some alone time. Again, that's coming in with the Four of Swords up here. And perhaps you need to separate. This is also signifying a separation from this energy that's not serving you. And you find strength in solitude. Remember who you are. Don't let an attachment dominate your energy, the flow of your energy. We have needs. You need to honor your needs. Spirit wants to call out honoring your needs, refocusing on your needs. What do you need? Maybe you like this person a lot, but are they giving you what you need? We have connection. I think this is reconnect with yourself, and you are looking for a connection that serves you. And right now, I think that you can offer that to yourself as you work to heal from this attachment. I feel like it's a really strong one, but I think you know that it's not working for you, and it's best to maybe just step away. Obviously, you got to make your own decisions, do what's best for you, but it looks like you can find a little bit more strength here and some solitude and reevaluating or putting your needs first, and kind of figuring out what caused you to maybe neglect your needs a little bit, or elevate this person's needs above your own. And reconnecting with self and reconnecting with your boundaries, wants, needs, who you are, so you can find a connection that really does serve you. And then Taurus. So again, self-care, moving slowly through this. Kind of loving yourself a little bit. Taurus is ruled by Venus, so that's that self-care. Maybe take a little bit of time to have a spa day, get some spa treatments, take a small trip, just kind of treat yourself to some luxury and comfort, and get grounded. Maybe spend time outside in nature when you're alone, especially I'm seeing with solitude with the grizzly bear here. But we need to just kind of focus on self. And Taurus, the catchphrase of Taurus is I have. So, kind of reevaluating what you bring to the table as well, and getting reacquainted with your own value. Don't undervalue yourself by chasing somebody that cannot provide you the stability that you need, want, and deserve, what you were looking for, that doesn't align. So just kind of getting reacquainted with your own value to kind of process this attachment energy, to get rid of it, to get it out of your space. Okay, and let's see, let's get some clarifiers here with the Mars power. Okay. I'll just shuffle a second here. We want to clarify. Let's clarify first. Let's first clarify the Four of Pentacles. The Star. Yeah. So I think there is a blockage to your North Star here, your path towards your highest good. And it's blocking a lot of blessings, this attachment. So, you know, time is valuable. You're not going to get your time back. You know, think about who deserves your time, how you're spending your time. That's coming up for me here. Does this person deserve that? If they don't bring you to a place of growth and joy and ultimate happiness, you know, something to think about. What are you blocking? You're blocking some major growth and gifts and abundance and blessings by holding on to an attachment that doesn't serve you. Spirit, can you please clarify the Four of Cups? The Hermit, yeah, we need to go within. It looks like you are going within the month of June to kind of really figure out what you want. I see some emotional boundaries coming up, and kind of really studying wants and needs and evaluating whether or not this person's offers, whatever they may be, whether or not they align with you. You know, like who you are, you're this magical being. Going within and getting reacquainted with yourself and uprooting anything that might be keeping you in this unhealthy attachment energy. You know, any programming, cultural, traditional programming, social, religious programming, you know, things that people tell us we ought to do in order to find happiness, whether or not they align with, you know, what we as individuals, unique individuals, need to do to seek those things out. So perhaps there's just some attachment to an idea of what happiness might be, but the energy is not aligned with happiness. So it's a false notion. But there is some uprooting that needs to be done, kind of going within and figuring out what is causing you to be so attached to somebody that does not serve you, that does not make you feel good, that doesn't offer anything that you need or want. Okay, Spirit, please clarify the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. I think that there is this, yeah, we're standing on the edge of the cliff here, pile two, waiting for stuff to come in because we don't have a lot of stability. We're feeling left out in the cold from this person, like, hello, TikTok, where are you? And I feel like this person may even lack basic communication that you would expect in a relationship. Like, do they ghost you? What's going on? I just feel like you're left hanging quite a bit here. And we need to figure out why we are so willing to sit and accept that energy and that behavior from others within our lives. Again, don't waste your time. Your time is very, very valuable. Okay, let's look at Three of Swords. get some more clarifiers there. I know we've got a few there, but let's see what else we can get for Three of Swords. That's too many. Three of Swords, Spirit. Spirit's like, I gave you a lot already. Nine of Swords. So yeah, I see a lot of anxiety coming up here about this. It's something on your mind, I think, that it's like maybe you feel like you know things are approaching an ending here, and there is a lot of anxiety around it. And also too, perhaps when this does happen, it's going to take a little time to process. I saw earlier, I do see like the energy kind of picking up and moving after a period of time, but I do feel like this is going to hit pretty hard, and you might be up in your head a little bit. So notice when you go up into your head, obviously you want to process your feelings, feel your feelings, but notice when going up into your head starts to become unhealthy and start to bring your energy, start to ground your energy through meditation, journaling, whatever you can do to bring yourself out of your head and into your body. Sing, dance. Probably won't feel like doing that, but try to get out of your head and get out of these like repeating thoughts of separating from this attachment that doesn't serve. Spirit, can you please clarify the Chariot? Ace of Wands. Something brand new is coming in, you guys, once you create space for it. And I feel like this needs to exit, and then we create space. It's painful, but it's something that it looks like Spirit is like, you're not going to be missing this. Obviously do what's best for you, but it looks like here, if you chose to move on to a healthier place, clear out some space, clear out some energy for something new to come in. Something new is going to come in actually pretty quickly with the Chariot here. Something new to get your mind off of this, a new creative pursuit, something that really lights up your passions and like gets you like really excited, you know, to kind of chase it down. So there's something new coming in once you create space for it. Something good too, especially we have the Wheel of Fortune here, so luck will turn for the better. You will be chasing down things that are more in alignment with you, with your energy. Spirit, can you please clarify Taurus? The Six of Wands upright and the, what does that say? Three of Wands reversed. So there is this need to get your confidence back. And I think we need to say goodbye to the vision of life with this other person, and kind of reset the roadmap here with this Taurus energy. You definitely need to put your energy towards loving yourself a bit more, moving a little bit more slowly, getting your confidence back, and getting rid of this this vision of what life looks like with those negative attachments, or with those attachments that don't serve you. Kind of resetting the direction, resetting the energy, resetting the intention here to achieve that confidence that you need. And I feel like people will notice you too, because with the Six of Wands, there is this energy of people kind of gathering around to notice achievements. So, you know, I think your energy will switch once you ramp up the self-care, self-love a little bit, and focus on what you have, what you need. And I think that your attractiveness is going to increase. There's going to be like an increase in confidence and attractiveness here. All right. Let me see if there's anything else I want clarifiers on. I think we're good there. And then, bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. So again, more energy of balance, more energy of giving and receiving what you want. Spoil yourself a little bit. I think that you want somebody that really genuinely cares about you and wants to give to you, and that person is out there, but we need to get away from this energy that's not serving us. Don't follow attachments. Release yourself from those attachments. This is a karmic cycle that you are moving through. Those are not easy. Take your time, as Taurus tells us. Take your time, process the energy, focus on wants and needs. Again, the motto of Taurus is I have. So, you know, focus on wants and needs. And you will move towards something that is more in alignment with you. I can give you what you want and need. Okay, let's see if we can get a few clarifiers here. Spirit, some clarifiers. Sorry, clarifiers. Advice cards. Oh my goodness. Advice cards for pile 2, or pile 2, please. Okay, Spirit, advice for pile 2, okay. Anything you want to find, it's out there somewhere again. So that's a really positive message that the universe is sending in, that Spirit is sending in to let you know that this isn't it. Like, you may be really attracted to this, okay, and really attached to this energy, this person, whoever that is, but that ain't it. And you know, what you truly want, what will truly serve you and make you feel stable and served and cared for is out there, but we need to create space for it. And we do that by saying goodbye to things that do not serve us. So anything, just know that I think Spirit's trying to help you release the attachment, because the attachment comes from a scarcity mindset, like, well, I'm never going to meet somebody like this again. Well, yeah, sure, of course. And do you want that energy? Is it serving you? I mean, maybe this person is really attractive and you're like, you know, it's the hot girl or the hot guy, but they're not giving you what you need. And just know that what you want and truly need and deserve is out there. And don't get caught up in this energy, because, especially if it's not serving you. Okay, Spirit, advice, staying alive. Okay, so yeah, and that's coming in with this strength energy too, vitality. Just focus on wants and needs. Okay, I feel like this makes you feel like this person's energy probably makes you feel drained, burnt out, invaluable. Not invaluable, but like it eats away at your concept of value, whether you consciously realize that or not. When you pursue something that doesn't serve you, you're saying my wants and needs don't matter. So, you know, you need to like reevaluate and pull your energy back into yourself and bring that vitality in and chase down something that is really aligned with wants and needs here. Get your energy back. You're going to feel a lot more fulfilled, a lot healthier, a lot happier when you separate from things that drain you and bring disorder and unhappiness. and you need to find something that fills you up. You may be in solitude for a period of time. That's okay. You can fill yourself up that way as well. But you will find what you need, and it will fill you up. You deserve to be filled up by a partner. Not drained, not left hanging. Spirit, any other words of advice here for pile 2? Clarity of mind. We need to get out of this attachment energy. Get your clarity. You know, and I see you doing that actually. I think that you are in the process of actually realizing, like, God, this relationship annoys me. Like, I feel like I'm left on red all the time. This person ghosts me. I don't know where we're going. I don't know if this person is interested in a commitment or stability. And we need to bring the focus away from the other person and away from the relationship and back into self here with strength and solitude, especially with this hermit energy. What do we want? Does this person meet those needs? Those are the 2 basic questions. We don't need to know what their intentions are, what they're doing. Do you feel fulfilled from what they're offering you at this very moment? Yes or no? You know, kind of like getting that clarity there and just clearing away the clutter that's kind of mucking up your thought process so that you can really make some decisions in your best interest. What are you waiting for is at the bottom of the deck. The time is now. Your time is very valuable, as I've said a couple times here in this reading. Okay, Spirit knows that you don't want to waste your time, you guys. You don't want to waste your time on somebody that doesn't appreciate you or fill you up. You deserve so much more than that. So what are you waiting for? Give yourself what you deserve. My dog is complaining in the background. Okay, so let's roll some astro dice here and some numbers to see important dates for June and and zodiac signs and that may be coming in for you, that may be prominent this month. Spirit, pile 2, dates and signs, June 2022. 11 and 7, even 18 or 2 is possible. We've also got Taurus, LOL. And Aries. Okay, so maybe we need to harness the energy of Aries and really bring our thoughts back to our individual wants and needs. Get a little selfish. If this person's being selfish with you, you need to be selfish. You know, get that focus back to self. What do you want and need? Are you being fulfilled? And give yourself some self-love as well too. So maybe some Taurus and Aries energy coming in for you this month in the form of people or just energy that you can maybe harness. Also too, again, the dates maybe 11 or 2, that reduces to 2. If we add these together, we have 18, and we also have the 7th. So some dates to just be mindful of there. Maybe those will have some significant happenings for you. All right, pile 2, I'm going to leave your reading here. If you found this helpful, I would love for you to leave a comment, hit the like button. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Also too, I offer private readings. More information about that is down in the description below. And I think that's that. So I will leave you guys here. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye, guys. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You guys selected the Sodalite here and the Mushroom Tarot. So we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot right away. We're going to do a Celtic cross layout. And then I also have some oracle cards pre-shuffled for you. We'll get some clarifiers and some advice. We'll also roll some astro dice to see prominent zodiac signs coming in, as well as important dates for the month of June 2022. Spirit, what is coming in for pile 3 in June 2022? What's coming in for pile 3 in June 2022? ready to get started, I guess. We've got the Devil. We've got the Nine of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles is bottom of the deck energy. So for the Querent, we have the Five of Wands. That would be us. Or pile 3. Pile 3's energy crossing the Querent. Things in pile 3's favor, working against Wheel of Fortune. Up in the mind, we have Six of Cups. Basis of the situation is strength. Strength popped out in pile 2 as well. Knight of Swords, near future. Past is the Eight of Wands. We have the Magician in attitudes. The Sun in the environment. Page of Cups in hopes and fears. Let's move this up, huh? And the outcome, Seven of Cups. Let's see if we have any additional clarifiers here. I'll just set these here. Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Tower. So it looks like you guys are manifesting a big shift. Okay, so let's get into it. I feel like pile 3, you feel like the energy was kind of flowing, and then all of a sudden it's like hit the brakes here. Things have kind of, the energy's just kind of shifted a little bit into maybe what feels like a bit of stagnation, or like you just can't make any progress. You feel like you're hitting a wall around every corner. Maybe it's just like really frazzled right now. Things are really frazzled. Like tiny upsets here and there. Maybe you're arguing with somebody, but it just looks like things are like flowing, and then all of a sudden it's like, you know, like just this kind of chaotic, confusing energy coming up here. And I feel like that's kind of been the theme recently, but it looks like there might be this distraction up in the mind of feeling nostalgic about certain things from the past. So the Six of Cups here, maybe it's a romantic interest, but I just see that that's kind of pulling your energy away from, you know, maybe some creative projects and manifestations that you have been working on, and maybe getting you a little bit more focused on manifesting maybe somebody from the past or energy from the past, since that seems to be where your mind has been flowing as of late, and that's maybe causing the energy to get a little bit caught up, frazzled, chaotic, because you're shifting the focus a little bit. So if you're wondering where that flow went, I think that it's the mindset's been moved into a different category, more of like a romantic category perhaps, or an emotional category, away from like creative manifestations, projects, work, stuff like that. So that might be why we're feeling some stagnation. I think that we still feel like good about what's going on, pile 3, but I do see that there's like this trying to figure out how to fix this, feeling like maybe feeling blocked a little bit when it comes to progress, or maybe it's also too, it could be, you know, maybe you were in communication with somebody from the past and communication maybe was flowing pretty well, like back and forth, and all of a sudden it's kind of like, hello, where are you? Or you know, it's just like maybe you're arguing a little bit more now, or maybe you're not really communicating very well. It's just this energy of feeling like a little chaotic and not flowing the best. maybe feeling like you're not getting as many responses from this person or whatever, like, but I still like see the basis of the situation is like feeling good about whatever situation this is here. But the mind is kind of flowing towards like past experiences, you know, some more nostalgic thoughts, nostalgic mindset here, emotionally. But the energy is definitely shifted here. Things are shifting in the month of June. I do see manifestation energy here big time with the Magician and the Sun. Excellent cards to see here. So the attitude is like, you guys are like literally on fire with manifestation. I think like wherever you put your thoughts, like that, like be careful about what you think about, because you start to bring that into 3D reality. Like you guys are on fire when it comes to manifestation here. I feel like you've become recently more aligned with your path, maybe feeling like a greater sense of joy and happiness and comfort, and feeling like, you know, you're finally, maybe there's even a sense of clarity, like you're heading towards the right things. Just feeling like really connected with the work that you're doing in the moment, or anything, that activities that you're doing in the moment, where you are in the moment. You just feel like really connected in with what you're doing and what you're manifesting. The Sun is excellent, beautiful, supportive energy in the environment. It's offering clarity to you. It's offering you heat, warmth, comfort, and joy in the surrounding environment. Couldn't get a more perfect card for June, actually. So, you know, I see that we have this like deep belief and kind of level of comfort with what we're working on, what we're manifesting, or whatever the situation is. And I think that we realize, pile 3, that this is like a temporary setback. It's like the energy just kind of shifted, and it's like we got to flow with it and figure out what to do here, how to pivot. I think we will pivot. We will pile 3 in the near future. I do see energy kind of speeding back up a bit. Maybe things are going to feel a bit more impulsive, and maybe you are going to get really clear about wants and needs, or you're going to be communicating a lot more with those around you. If this is a creative project, you're going to get the word out a bit more, like, hey, look at me, look what I'm doing. You know, this is my cause, become part of my cause. You're just going to get the word out a little bit more, and maybe you're going to come back into more swift communication. Maybe you're going to be taking charge here in communication if you feel like this was communication with another person that kind of fell off. See you like reaching out and looking for clarity here, or maybe somebody will be reaching out to you and giving you the clarity that you do need with the Knight of Swords here. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. We also, the Magician is ruled by Mercury, so that is also some Gemini energy there, as well as some Virgo energy. And then we have the Sun in Strength, so that's giving me some Leo vibes. Hopes and fears, Page of Cups, looking for like some creativity to come in. If this is a creative project, maybe get reacquainted. Maybe you feel like your creative energy is kind of like sputtering out, and you're feeling a little bit taxed and tired, and like things are starting to break down. I see that you're looking for that to come back in. You're looking for a creativity to blossom again. If this is in regard to another person or a relationship, it looks like we're looking for that friendship, kindness, emotional availability, are offering to come into play here a little bit. This person to soften up. And then I do see opportunities here coming in for you by the end of June, pile 3. Lots of opportunities here that you are manifesting. So again, be careful where you put your thoughts, because it looks like you're throwing them in a lot of different locations and energetically, and you're creating a nice bevy of opportunities here to dive into. Not only do I see an opportunity coming up with, if this is another person, but there will be an opportunity there. If this is a creative pursuit, there will be opportunities there for you. Like, I just see the creativity kind of coming back into the table, and it's like, okay, which way do we want to go? You may choose a couple. You may feel overwhelmed a little bit by all the opportunities coming in. You may feel a little stretched thin, but I do see plenty coming in for you here. So if you feel like there's blockages or stagnation, know that that is temporary. You know, we got to get clarity. We got to kind of cut the chaos a little bit. Get our mind clear, maybe get out of this dreamy energy of the Six of Cups and back into reality, put the feet on the ground and get clear about what we need, talk about what we need, communicate what we need, communicate what we want, I see that coming up in the next few weeks here. And then I think the energy is going to start to flow a little bit, but we just need to get like our head out of the clouds and kind of start cutting things out of the way that are maybe serving more as distractions to our manifestations here. It looks like we have several. So I pulled some clarifiers here for the Seven of Cups. It looks like we have Ace of Cups here, so an emotional offering will definitely be one of the opportunities coming in towards the end of June here for you. This could be a new romantic relationship, or this could be increased creativity, new creative ideas coming in. Maybe you feel like there has again been a block to creativity, and I see that those ideas starting to flow again. You're getting reconnected with the right brain, with your right brain. And I see more receptivity, more romance coming in, perhaps more creative ideas that is just going to start flowing again. A Knight of Wands. Perhaps there is a move coming in for you at the end of June as well. So maybe there's a romantic opportunity, new creative ideas coming in. Things are starting to flow again. The energy is in movement. The energy is in movement for sure with the Knight of Wands. That even can signify physically moving for a job, just moving just because, going on a trip, vacation, whatever. But this looks like romance, creative opportunities, as well as a move as an opportunity for you. And I do see some emotional boundaries coming in, maybe getting clear about wants and needs here, and not taking offers that you don't have time and desire for, and kind of like filtering the Seven of Cups down to, you know, what you do have time for, what you want in your life, what aligns with your path. And I do see a major change for you. I think you might be moving, you guys. Pile 3, or you've just got some energy is being uprooted here. And I think in this case, the Tower is good. We can pull some more clarifiers, but I think that there is going to be a major shift in the energy coming up here, and you are going to be even more aligned with your path towards your highest good. Like, you're going to really feel it. Maybe you're moving somewhere warm too, warmer or sunnier. But I really think that you're going to like feel more aligned with your path, with your North Star, once we hit the end of June. Let's get into some of your oracle cards here. So we've got the Lovers. Again, more sun energy here. You guys, look at how beautiful all the colors are. We've got Finance. We've got the Second House. Vulnerability. And Channel. You guys, I think love and money and like stability, assets, whether it's like where you live, the money you're generating, the money you have, creative projects that do generate wealth or generate income for you, anything job related is coming up here. I think that those are all opportunities that are floating around here, and I think that those are all things that you will see an improvement in and a change in within the month of June. The second house is Taurus energy. It's I have. Finance also ties into that. Taurus rules finances, as well as luxury, comfort, stability, you know, really having like, what do I want to say? A plan, or like a structure, getting more structured. I see that coming in. Getting more structured with your finances, feeling like things are starting to kind of balance out a little bit. Maybe there is an invitation for emotional vulnerability here. Maybe that's talking about feelings with somebody with this Knight of Swords. That is Swords, right? Yeah. Knight of Swords, and then also too with the Ace of Cups coming in, emotional vulnerability there, an opportunity for that, and also the Lovers. So, you know, maybe your counterpart is also stepping up, but you guys are manifesting, I think, love and money here, and I think that you have a direct line into spirit, like the Magician and channeling, like hand in hand. Like the Magician is the conduit between, you know, 3D and 5D, and you know, gets that information, connects in with the universe, and pulls that divine inspiration and brings it to life in the 3D world. And it looks like that's what you're doing. So I feel like wherever you focus your thoughts and energy is what's going to manifest for you. And I think that these are the two things maybe that are on your mind this month, and you should see significant progress in all of these places here. A lot of opportunities are going to be like set on the table by the end of June. Like, look at all of these. You can select. Oh my gosh, my bracelet just fell off. Look at all of these opportunities you can choose from here that you've kind of set yourself up for. All positive things. All really positive things that are aligned with your highest good, you guys. Aligned with your path. Like offering major level up changes in your life to feel more connected and aligned with the energy around you, perhaps even a deeper connection to spirit. I'm just gonna take my bracelet off. But I see so much good. I mean, just look at the colors here, you guys. Just look at the colors, okay? Like so many bright, happy colors, greens, yellows, blues. Like the tower is black, but that just signifies like a massive change. Like the tower can be like this lightning bolt from above that kind of cuts away anything that holds us back and doesn't belong, and kind of clears the path towards our highest good. And I think that that's going to be the extra little kick from spirit at the end of the month. What we've been looking for, what we need to kind of get the energy really, really flowing. I feel like even though you might feel like you're blocked, your manifestations are still going. Maybe they're just moving a little bit slower than you've been used to recently. Or maybe then they've been happening over the last couple months or whatever. But all good things here, you guys. This is incredible to see. You guys are going to have what looks like a really nice June. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers here. With the Mars Power Tarot. Spirit, what is, well, let's clarify. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. I'm shuffling so poorly right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, Six of Cups, Spirit, please clarify. The Lovers, again, romance. You guys are thinking about maybe a relationship from the past and wanting to bring that forward. Wanting to bring that energy forward. Maybe that's where you feel like the energy is kind of stuck a little bit, and I think that the distraction of that, like wondering why that energy is stuck, is starting to make the energy flowing towards other parts that you're manifesting, which I think are related to projects or work, business, finance. I feel like they're slowing down a bit too, just because the energy is kind of chaotically going in several directions and not funneled into one direction. So if you feel like there's been a recent slowdown in some manifestations that you've been working on, just know this because your energy is starting to be spread out into different directions instead of one constant flow, concentrated flow in one direction. Which means you can manifest, more than one thing at a time. You just will feel a slowdown in one department or the other when you're not focusing completely on it. But just know the energy is still flowing. It's just slower now because it's not as concentrated in one certain direction. Looks like you're going in a couple of directions here. And I see you actually, when it comes to finance, if you're in your own business, I see you talking more about what you need. Like, hey, we need to make more sales. And hey, or it's like not letting people like waste your time, waste your money. Like, I just see you being very, very protective over finances coming in over the month. I just wanted to say that just popped out to me. Okay, so Spirit, can you please clarify the Knight of Swords? And Three of Swords reversed. Yeah. So talking about your feelings, talking about things that may have hurt you in the past, like getting things on the table, getting clarity there, talking about what you need, getting yourself out of a feeling of past heartbreak, kind of moving forward at a much, at a faster rate. I just think it's like getting clear, like talking about past hurts. So maybe it's like if this energy with if the old relationship here that's coming up as a focus, if that ended on kind of a weird note or a sour note, it's like talking about that and just kind of clearing out all of the bad vibes or all of the, hurt from the past and bring it to the table and processing it. Talking about what you need, what has hurt you in the past. Getting clear on that so that doesn't happen again. I also have the Two of Cups. Expressing feelings as well. Definitely seeing the possibility of a reunion come towards you as well, towards the end of June, you guys. Maybe even earlier, maybe like in the 3rd week. You might start to see signs of life there. Okay, let's see. Spirit, can we please clarify Five of Wands? And Three of Wands. Yeah, it's like maintaining the vision and waiting for information to come in. I just feel like there's like this energy of like waiting and like seeing things, like you can see it all and it's like, why isn't it happening faster? It's this energy of waiting a little bit, and I think it's just because you maybe spread thin between several manifestations here. Perhaps this love manifestation wasn't the main focus until, more recently, and now it's starting to slow down your other manifestations a little bit. Not in a bad way, it's just, you're working on a couple things at a time. That takes energy. Or maybe it was the other way around. But either way, your manifestations are still in process. The energy has just slowed down a bit because it's become a little bit more, I don't want to say scattered, but just divided. Okay, let's see. Can you please clarify, Spirit? Finance. The Emperor. Yep, getting your finances under control, really talking about what you want and need, seeing the bigger picture, getting your budget in order, just kind of really owning your finances and making sure that there's no stone left unturned. Just taking it by the reins there. And not being afraid to ask for what you need. just see an extra level of care and focus there. Kind of cutting away things that are wasteful, people that are trying to waste your time and money, tell them to beat it. You know, I just see that energy of coming in like protective mama dog here, although it says the father. Oh, look, the father, the emperor, interesting. But protective father dog here, I guess. Just kind of like really safeguarding what you've built, what you have, and not letting it just kind of be spent or wither away into nothing. Like, you're very protective here, and it's amazing to see, protecting your assets. Especially with the second house energy coming in. Maybe there's more of a focus on what you have and what you need and want, and how to get there. But there is a focus on what you have and protecting what you already have. Feeling proud of what you have and protecting what you already have. Okay. Spirit, can you please clarify vulnerability? The Tower. So this change coming up is going to cause you to feel more vulnerable emotionally. And I think there's a big change coming up for you at the end of June. It's like a complete shift in the energy. And manifestations, I think, coming to fruition here. The universe is going to get anything out of your path that's blocking it, and it's going to be like, okay, here you go. And if this is in regard to a relationship, there is a need to be more vulnerable here. Share your emotions, share your thoughts, share your feelings, share your heartbreak with this person. Let them know what happened so we don't have a repeat incident. But I do see it coming together, and somebody coming towards you, I think fairly quickly. They might even be traveling to come visit you, maybe by air, or planning a trip by air, or planning a trip to visit you, or just being in more direct communication coming up. I feel like whatever is blocking that is going to kind of be knocked aside here, and the universe is going to come in and keep these manifestations forward. All right, Spirit. What is coming? This just popped out. The Knight of Cups, so definitely romance, romantic offer coming forward here. Or more creativity too, but maybe both. But in regard to this situation, if we're looking at Two of Cups, and the Lovers are here, and vulnerability, I'm likely to say that this is a romantic opportunity coming forward for you. Pile 3. One that you've likely been manifesting, so think about where your thoughts and energy have been if you're a little miffed. And if it doesn't make sense at all, maybe it's just a creative opportunity coming up for you as well, something you've been really wanting to get flowing again. Okay. Spirit, please clarify channel. Hierophant, spiritual energy here. I think that you will be more connected into spirit here. Almost like a guardian of information coming through. So maybe you're going to be talking a bit more about or maybe you're helping others with reprogramming. The Hierophant to me screams out traditions, and programming, social programming, religious programming, institutions. And I just see that maybe you're going to be offering people like access to information from spirit and helping them either with reprogramming or becoming more connected with spirit. But I just see information coming through. You are a conduit here for sure, especially with the Magician and the Sun. And I think that that's going to help you actually get more stability coming up. So you can use these gifts to create stability to support you in like the work that you're doing and to help others. Spirit, can you please clarify channel and the Hierophant? There's a card peeking out. Strength. Yeah. Helping others, you know, work to clear out programming and gain a stronger sense of self. And the Star, and helping others connect with their path towards their highest good. The Star is great energy to see. It kind of illuminates the path after a Tower moment to show us the right way to go to get back in alignment with our highest good. And I think that you will be helping others get aligned with their highest good, kind of have those, work through those Tower moments in their life to gain strength, gain a better sense of self, identity, who they are, and to become better aligned. So maybe that's a gift you have, maybe that's a project you're working on manifesting. I feel like that's really specific. So that's not gonna, you know, ring true for everybody. But, you know, take what resonates here. But I think that that's a specific message for somebody here. But you will be channeling for sure with this Magician energy. You are actually channeling now. So you have the universe's ear, and it's working with you to manifest all of this right now. But I do see some more work coming in that you could, like more projects that you can do as a result of your ability to channel, and it may be having to do with helping others coming up. Okay, Spirit, can you please clarify the Tower? Oh, Ace of Cups, you guys. So a major change in romance. It looks like an offer coming in, maybe unexpectedly. I definitely think this is going in the right direction here with all of this. A romantic offer coming in unexpectedly, for sure. Life-changing. Perhaps something that you never thought would come your way. And the energy and the strength behind it feels way different now than anything that you've experienced before. Especially if it's somebody from the past coming in, you're going to be like, wow, this thing has more weight to it this time. There is like a depth of emotion here, sharing feelings, like a really strong offer coming in, and you will see signs of life of that towards the end of June. Oh my gosh. I'll just get one more clarifier. Let's get one more clarifier here. The Tower. Page of Swords. So definitely communicating those feelings coming up. And we have Ace of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So maybe somebody in the past that couldn't give you a full commitment. This looks like tides are turning here, my dear. Full commitment coming in hot. Things are changing with the Tower. So I feel like there is a little bit of a wall up, like, oh my God, is this too good to be true? But there is some heavy hitting emotional energy coming towards you towards the end of June, perhaps an offer of love to start off with. And I think it's from somebody who probably couldn't commit in the past. And the Tower, I think, is going to reverse this to right side up. Okay, you guys, let's see if we can get some advice for you. Spirit, any advice for pile 3? Any advice for pile 3 in June 2022? Seek inspiration in unusual places. Maybe kind of break up the focus a little bit. Although the focus is, I said the focus is breaking up earlier just because we're shifting our energy into multiple locations, multiple manifestations. But if you feel like there is a lack of creativity or you need a little bit more energy, seek inspiration in unusual places. So just do something that you haven't been doing lately. Kind of switch it up a little bit. That means going on a hike, go do that. If that means reading a book on a topic that, you've been meaning to tackle, but it hasn't been at the top of the list, do that. Like, I just think that there's things around you that are inspiring. You just have to kind of be open to them and look at them and kind of break your focus a little bit. Okay. Any other advice for pile 3 Spirit? Content with what I already have. So if you feel like the energy is kind of frazzled and nothing's happening, take notice of the abundance that you do already have around you, and that gratitude is going to come in and it's going to make your energy feel a lot better. Perhaps it's going to inspire a little bit more creativity in you, but we just need to avoid getting into negative thought patterns that are going to block these manifestations. I do see that they're in process, but I do see that they've slowed down a bit. And so if you feel like, energy starting to drag and you're starting to get worried about it, just know that things are flowing and be content with what you already have. Take notice of things that maybe have increased from this month, over last month, and learn to see the little positive shifts, however subtle they are. Any more advice, Spirit? Oh, we've got 2. It's all for a reason. So again, have patience, divine timing. Things are happening the way they are. You're co-creating with the universe. Perhaps you've put things on the universe's plate for a minute and we're waiting for information to come through. It's all for a reason and in divine timing. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So if you've had some really crazy goals this month, or things that some expectations around what you'd like to come in, and you feel like you're falling short of those, don't worry. Again, it's all for a reason. We are working in divine time here. It's all in divine timing, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to hit, say, a financial goal of X dollars on this day of the month. Like, you can hit it later on in the month and maybe it'll be doubled. Just know that the universe is at work. It's got some good stuff up its sleeve for you. A lot of it is kind of pouring into the romance direction, which is good. But it looks like you have actually several things come up for you here, but I just think the main focus, or something that's really going to come in that is going to really kind of shake things up in a good way, would be the energy of romance. So I think all things are going to continue in a good rate for career-wise, for creative projects-wise, and then this is going to be like this little cherry on top here. Coming in for you towards the end of June, Sign of Life will be coming in around the end, and then Nourish is here. So remember to take care of yourself, eat healthy, work out when you can, go for nature walks, read books that feed your mind, listen to music that makes you happy, dance. Nourish yourself, give yourself, love however you can right now. I think that when energy is frazzled, we want to kind of go into that negative mindset or, kind of shut down a little bit. And this is saying, instead of doing that, nourish, pour your energy into self-love and self-care. Okay, you guys, let's pull some astro dice here, or roll some astro dice. See prominent zodiac signs coming up for the month of June 2022, as well as dates that may be of interest. Oh, also to clarify what I just said about things continuing to move forward with your creative projects, financial manifestations, especially with finance here. I mean, that all looks good, but we also have the Knight of Pentacles. So that means continuing to move forward there at a steady pace, growth at a steady pace. Okay, you guys, let's see what we got coming up for pile 3 in June 2022. We've got energy of Capricorn, Cancer, 4 and 11, or 2 and 15. So this reduces to 2. Add them together, we get 15. So those would be your dates, maybe to pay attention to. And the energy of Cancer and Capricorn coming in. I'm getting Capricorn energy just with like staying focused on your pursuits. And then that Cancer energy coming in with channeling too, because Cancer is a very psychic sign, or these could actually be zodiac signs of people coming in as well. All right, pile 3 though, that's all I have for you. I hope this was helpful. If it resonates, I would love for you to leave some comments down below. And then also hit the like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. That would be awesome. And if you're interested in a private reading, I do offer those. Information is down below in the description. I will leave you guys here, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye.